GT, how are you? Thank you for being here. Stop that. These little girls, I tell you. Hey, Rudy, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. GT, I appreciate you. I'm just out here letting these little girls run around. I got some new girls, GT, the little Rhode Island Reds over there. And, you know, the older girls, they like to bully. It is not hot, GT. It is like 60 degrees. So, look, I'm out here with a jacket, a hat. You know, it's California cold. So I'm over here cold. But the sun came out a little bit. It went back down. But yeah, it's cloudy. You see, it's gloomy over here. So I thought it was gonna rain, but it didn't. I said I want to come out here and do a quick live so I can let these chickens out for a little bit. I have the little ones. These are like 6 or 7 months, so I have these indoors at night. But I had carved them out a little area in the run area with the other chicks. And I'm telling you, them girls, they want to fight them all day. I'm like, leave those girls alone. So the other day, the little ones, I guess they got tired of being in that space that I had carved out for them, so they jumped over. Oh geez, what's happening? Must have been a little yard bird. But let me know if I'm still buffering, you guys. So I had a little space carved out for them, and they got tired of that, so they jumped over and and had the other little girls over there in the corner. I'm like, leave these girls alone. Hey Ryan, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let me know if it's still buffering. It looked like it was buffering a little bit. That's the only thing that gets me about the YT live sometimes. It buffers a lot, especially when I'm outside. So let me know if it is okay. Oh, no buffering. Okay, thank you. Thank you, GT. Because it was like, it looked like it was loading on my end. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, still trying to get these girls to stop bullying the little ones. So at night, thank you. I appreciate you. So I keep the little ones indoors at night because I don't want them, you know, beating them up in the house while they, you know, trying to get on the roosting bar at night and stuff. So until they get it together, I guess they will be indoors. Thank you, Ryan. You guys make sure to connect with each other. You can drop your channel links by typing KAY, and then you guys will be able to connect with each other. Ryan is awesome. He's a gamer and very, very supportive. So you guys all connect with each other. So yeah, these girls, and the funny thing is one of the older girls, she's getting to be smaller than these new girls. So I'm like, you better knock it off, little girl. But yeah, she wants to bully them all day. And these girls here are very docile, so they're not fighters. So that's why I'm really, really keeping them separated. But I appreciate everyone being here, stopping on in. I just came out here for a little bit. Don't plan on being out here that long. I do have some goodies going on in the garden. Everything is looking pretty good out here right now. Starting to get some avocado flowers. So I'm happy about that because I think I got that tree last year. Yeah, I think I got the avocado tree last year. Probably somewhere in the summertime. It was either late spring or summer. So I didn't get any fruit on it last year, but I just saw flowers on it the other day. So that made me really happy. Turn up this volume because I know I have the tendency to talk really low. But yep, it is cool out here. I'm working on some chairs over here. I was, well, supposed to be working on these chairs. You guys know I take all scraps. So they had these chairs sitting outside. One was pink. It was pink, but I painted it. So that one was like a pink and that one was blue. So I just painted it hammer tone. This is silver. And I'm gonna paint that one too and then put pillows on them. So mine is a dwarf. This is how big it is. It was looking really bad. That's why I was surprised to see flowers on it. Hey, TWP. So this one is a dwarf avocado. It's a hybrid. But the other day, I saw flowers. Let's see. See flowers back there. So I am extremely excited about that. And I'm starting to get more leaves on this mango because I thought something was wrong with it. And it's a ton of flowers on my blood orange this time. So I am so happy. I mean, all throughout the blood orange tree, there's flowers. So mostly at the bottom though. So that's why I put the African blue right there because you see the bee flying around that. And then the bees can pollinate that tree. But yeah, that's why I put all the African blue over here because they have those pretty flowers that the bees love. So they'll pollinate those trees. So that's a mango, an avocado, and that's a blood orange right there. I'm surprised these little girls aren't over here trying to bully. And these right here are little limes. So it's a bunch of tiny little limes. The bees have been on this one like crazy. So it's a bunch of tiny little limes coming on this tree here. And I have one mango. One mango, GT. I don't know if you can see it. Let me see. Sorry for the noise, you guys. There's one mango. I hope to see more, but you see that little mango right there? So only one. And then my peaches, they are loaded. The peaches are loaded full of flowers. So it's gonna be a lot of fruit out here. I already see grapes coming on over here. So there are grapes. The blackberries are coming in. But yep, see the tiny little grapes right here? So the grapes are coming in. So I will have a lot of fruit. I have a lot of squash coming in back there too. So yeah, things are moving out here, y'all. What are you over there growing, GT? My Cherokee Purple is doing good, but it can't be a part of your competition because I planted my Cherokee Purple right before you announced the challenge. So it's not going to be a part of that, but it is doing really good. I know I could plant another one and start it from seed, but I didn't, GT. Because, and the only reason I didn't is because I started some other, I started a rainbow mix. What is it? Rainbow mix Cherokee Purple 2025? Oh, okay. Maybe I'll go ahead and start one because I think I do have some seeds for Cherokee Purple. But I had started some rainbow mix in the house and they all germinated. And so, and one is already getting big. So I was actually supposed to get that out into the dirt this morning and I didn't. So I was just gonna put it like in a little 4-inch container just to harden it off a bit, keep it indoors for probably like 5 days or so. Hey Jordan, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. So I have to do that sometime today. I just wanted to make sure I let them out while there was a little bit of sun, even though the sun has left us already. But it's not super cold because I didn't know if it was gonna rain or not. So those are the new babies, Jordan. The new big babies. And the other ones are over there digging up my yard again. The grass was coming in so nice. That's the only thing about chickens. Boy, you let them out in the yard, they digging up everything. So I have to keep them up from under my trees because they dig under there as well. Guys, make sure to hit that like button if you will. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the share, Jordan. I appreciate you. They so jumpy. They hear the trash trucks out there. They're being really jumpy. But yeah, they were trying to get along good the other day, and then the girls decided that they were going to start bullying them again. So, oh, they do the trash at the same time. Every noise they hear, boy, they be tuned in if they want to know what's going on and why. I do have some squash coming in back there. They are the, what is it? The little grillers. They're not that big. Let me see. But it's quite a few of them. I hope they got pollinated. As I said, I will not be doing any hand pollinating this time. You coming in, you coming in. Bay leaf is starting to get more leaves on it over here though. That little bay leaf plant. Let me see if you guys can see it. That's my little bay leaf. You know what? I had a hibiscus, but it was so full of, was it white flies? I tossed them things out. I got rid of them. I don't know if you guys can see the, well, you can see it, huh? I think the squash coming in. So those are golden grillers. That's what they are. So it's a bunch of little ones coming in. I don't know how big they're supposed to get. I don't think that one got pollinated because I see it turning yellow, so we'll probably pull that one off, but it looks like the other ones did. They're nice and green, so. But all those peppers that I topped, they're getting tall and getting flowers on them. All the tomato plants are getting nice and tall. So that was a new table that I put in out there and got rid of all those wood planks and cinder blocks. That's why you see them all stacked up back there. I did take some cuttings from my mint plants and I popped those in there. So I have some pineapple mint and basil mint in there, and I have some other cuttings that's in some water so that they can get some roots on them, and I can pop those in those cinder blocks also. So, but I think the other ones are like lemon mint and I think lemon, pineapple, and the basil. So, yep, I had to keep an eye on these girls because we saw a hawk up there the other night. So, keep an eye on me, girls. The Barbados cherry. Ooh, My cherry is starting to get leaves on it. I forgot about the cherry. I have a cherry back there that's in a container also, and it's starting to get leaves on. And the guava tree is starting to put on new foliage. I know that one's gonna fruit. It fruited last year, and it's really, really good. That's the red strawberry. Frugal, what's going on? You see the cherry over there? But I don't think that one is a Barbados cherry. That's a different cherry. Hold on, let me see what that one is. I don't even remember. That's how many doggone trees. Let's see. Oh, that one is the Bing cherry. That's an ultra dwarf Bing cherry. And you see I'm still stuck with all these bananas. But I'm not mad. I'm gonna separate them. Actually, one is gonna go in this blue container here. I can't remember what I took out of there. But I think I took out a rose bush that was in there because I was like, I can't eat the roses, so it gotta go. Hey, girl, dad, how are you? So I took that one out, and I'm gonna put one of those banana trees in there because I think it's 4 in that container over there. I had planned to give them away, but I guess people know that they spread, and so they were like, no, thank you, no bananas. So I have 4 in there, so I'm gonna take one out. Yeah, they out here together, but you see, these little kooky girls, they over there, and these are over here. So they still want to bully him, Jordan. So yeah, they are. I had to separate them again. Yep, they get real territorial. So, but it is what it is. It's a process. Right. They'll still fight every now and then because the older girls fight too amongst themselves. I put some more garlic out here, I think on Saturday. It was some garlic that I had in the refrigerator and I had forgotten about it. And when I took it out of the refrigerator, it had roots on it and had sprouts on it, so I went and popped all those cloves in the soil. So it was funny because I was standing out here the other day and I was watering my grass, right? I was watering the very area that they're over there digging up because I had some grass seeds over there. So I had my hat on, and then it was something tapping me on my head, and I'm like, what in the world? And it was one of those yard birds, and I was laughing because I was just saying, I said, I want to have a conversation with the mother of these birds out here. Joker landed on my head. I guess it was like, I heard you wanted to have a conversation. That thing startled me. Landed right on my head. It's been mosquitoes out here too. I need to get me another citronella plant. The last one I had, it got really big, but it didn't make it through the summer. The summer was way too hot for that thing. So I'm gonna go get another one. I was gonna start one from seed and forgot about it, so I'll just pick up one when I'm out. And you guys know I don't have a problem going to the nursery anyway. They still looking around because they looking to see where them girls are. Them little mean girls over there. And one of my pineapple sage look like it's not doing that great either. One of them is doing really good, and the other one, I don't know. So it is all good. How are your chickies doing, GT? Did you ever finish your coop? 90%? That's awesome though. You're almost done. You're almost there. You got this, GT. Shawnee, what's going on? So Shawnee, the little ones jumped over that little area that I had them separated inside the run area. They jumped over to be over here with the other ones, and I mean when they jumped over, they was fussing. Like, y'all not gonna have us over here in this corner and y'all bullying us. They were out here fussing and then had the big girls over in the corner. Then they started bullying them again, so I had to separate them again, Shawnee. Hey, country, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Oh no, not a volcano. Be safe out there. Oh no. Yeah, these birds are a mess. I'm like, good Lord. So now I'm still taking the little ones indoors at night because one of them got a hold of one of these little girls, and I mean, she was just ripping her feathers out. I was like, nope, we're not doing that. I know they like to assert their dominance, but no. They're so jumpy. They hear my neighbors doing something next door. Really? That is awesome. Yeah, they usually come back. They usually come back, Frugal. They all die off at a certain time, and then they come right on back. Yeah, they rip out those feathers, and I'm like, no. Right? They just jumpy. These two are pretty docile. And you know what I noticed also, Shawnee, after I brought these girls home? One of them, she has part of her beak is missing. So I'm like, she couldn't even protect herself. So that's another reason why I keep them indoors too. Because I noticed part of her beak was missing. So I don't know what was going on at that feed store or wherever they were from. Or maybe one could have been born that way. I don't know. But yeah, so I have to protect the babies. And I never would have known because it's the color of the beak. So I was looking, oh now, oh, oh. Look now they trying to fight each other. But I just happened to be looking at her face and I was like, part of her beak is missing. I had to do a double take. I would have never noticed it because of the color of the beak. Right? Exactly. That's what I was thinking. Mount Spur. Oh wow. Well, be careful, GT. Be safe as you possibly can. How close is the volcano to you? Said chicken needed a road trip. Hey, Miss OG. Every little noise they hear, they jump. Sounded like it was a bus driving by or something. It's like they're scared of everything. But the feed store that I got them from, they were like in like these little kennels, like dog kennels. And the kennels were like stacked on top of each other. It was like so many chicks in there. So I think they're used to like the noise of the birds, but like outdoors, they're not used to that. So every little thing they hear, they're like super jumpy. So even when they're indoors, I turn on the TV so they'll have that background noise. Yeah, they're really scary. So thank you for dropping your channel links. Look, they trying to stay in their own little space. Because of them little bullies over there. It's cold out here to me. Our high is only going to be 70 today. I do have some blueberries that I could be picking, but I want to keep an eye on these little girls. You know what? They're only indoors at night. During the day, I do bring them out here because I have them. I told you I had carved them out a little space in the rut area, so they're over there where that fence is. So they're over there to stay out of the way of these other little mean girls. So they have their own area with their food and water and stuff. And then I let them out in the yard before I take them in at night. So, but yeah, I can't put them in the house with them because they would definitely get after them. Wave? Oh no, not a heat wave, Miss OG. Already? See, they looking first to see, should we go over there? Thank you, Jamia. Thank you, Miss Swoop. 62, but feels like 75. Really? Shoot, I wish. I'm over here cold. Yeah, it's a little bit windy, and it's only 62. They will, if they get to them, Miss OG, they will eat the bugs. But look, I can't let them in my garden. You see what they're doing to my grass that was just looking really nice last week. They digging up the grass. I normally will put them in the flower beds over there, but remember I had it all fenced off from the other dog? And I didn't take the fencing down. So, yep, they will weed your flower beds and everything else. Oh yeah, I give them apple cider vinegar and they water for sure. And garlic. I crush garlic and put it in the water as well. Yep, for the probiotics and the antifungal properties. So yeah, I use both in their water because you know they out here picking through God knows what. But you see the white powder over there where they are. That's I have DE in there too. diatomaceous earth. Because I know usually when they go over there, they want to dust bathe. I also use that other one. What is it called? First Saturday Lime. That one is supposed to be good too. So I do use that one in their run area. It definitely keeps down odor, keeps it dry, and it kills, any bugs. So I usually alternate between the two because after a while the insects will get used to DE or the first Saturday, so I alternate between the two. Oh, okay, you're on your lunch break. I understand. Look, I was like, Shawnee was supposed to go live. I was looking for you to go live on Friday. I said, that girl. Hey, Miss CC, how are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Just out here giving these little girls some yard time. Definitely not doing no watering or anything. It's cold. And plus, I'm trying not to overwater. I can smell the blooms with this wind blowing. I can smell the blooms on these limes. It smells so good. The bees have been loving this lime tree. But I made sure to put mint in those cinder blocks over there that's around around the avocado, the mango, and the blood orange. And the reason I did that is because the mint is supposed to ward off rodents. And basil has a strong scent too. I'll probably go back out and get some rosemary. I could take cuttings from mine, but I'm being lazy, so I'm probably just gonna go pick up some and sprinkle. And look, I'm looking at your thing. You said sprinkle cayenne pepper. I'm gonna plant some rosemary back there too, because all those strong scents, a lot of rodents will go in the other direction. Hey, Miss Mona, how are you? Thank you for being here. And I haven't had my coffee either. I threw some garlic cloves out here. They like to eat garlic too. If I throw fresh garlic out here, they'll eat it. Gotta watch them birds up there. Them birds up there be on the wires. They'll swoop down. So are your chickies still not making the egg song, Shawnee? They probably just comfortable. Jamia, did I say hello to Jamia already? I think I did. But anyway, hi Jamia. I'm gonna say hi again. They trying to ease their way back there. They think ain't nobody watching them. They like getting under my trees, so I have to watch them because they get over there and start digging up all the soil and everything else around my trees. My plum is still being, I don't know what's going on with this plum. G Mama told me to take some time. I'm like, all right now. I don't know what's going on with you. Maybe when it gets warmer though, maybe it'll start blooming. I don't know. Right? And those are the new ones, Mona. Those are the new ones. Those are like 6, 7 months. They started tasting like garlic. Well, look, I wouldn't be mad at that. Yeah, those are getting big really quickly. In a minute, the big girls ain't gonna be able to bully those. Okay. See, they just had to get settled into their new home, Shawnee. They had to get settled in. So you spoke too soon, huh? These girls digging up all the grass over there. I'm gonna have to make them stay in their run area for like 5 days straight. Drop some more seeds and water it in and let the grass come in again. They just cannot let my grass be great. Said they making you hungry. Don't be trying to eat my birds, Mona. Look, I'm taking the camera off my birds. Don't be eating my sweet babies. I was thinking about getting me another one, so I may go to the nursery and get another one that's already that already has some foliage on it. Cause I'm like, okay, what's going on with you over here? I see the buds on it, like foliage is gonna come out, but nothing is happening. Right? I see, Miss OG, cause they over there. When I tell you they ripped all that new grass